we're not going to fight about this here.
I'm sticking with my original answer. Horse-sized duck. Never. Martha?
Yes. How do you both feel about the fact that millions of people have watched your engagement?
I still feel fine about it. In the moment, it was super overwhelming. I'm like, we are comfortable with having our lives on the internet. We did daily vlog for a year, and but I think both of us underestimated like how many times it would be shared. So I had to like step away from the internet for a couple of days because like we heard from literally everyone that we've ever met in our entire lives, and I don't know how to handle that sort of thing.
I was actually in the middle of shooting Fine-Tuned, the short film, while that was happening. So like, I couldn't even enjoy it. I was just like looking at my phone, like, guys, this video's blowing up. I had to get back to shooting. But I did not expect that that big of a response. I expected the beard lovers to enjoy it, but I didn't expect it to kind of go viral.
It was really nice though to not have to like call everyone and tell them.
Yeah, and like sometimes there's a criticism in the comments about how it's I did that in a public way and I shouldn't have done that or something like that. But
it was the most private. We were in our apartment. It was the most private that it could be. It's just that later we decided to share it. We shared everything else pretty much. So
yeah, and I obviously asked her if I could upload the video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Follow-up question. Do we have a date yet?
Yes, October 11th, 2015, 2.5 months.
And it's going to be, the wedding is going to be shot by the Apprentice A crew, Corey Vidal's crew.
Yeah. And so there will be a video of that.
There will be a video.
Yeah.
Follow-up to the follow-up though. Have you ever thought, do you think it would have gone more or less viral if she had said no?
She said no, I probably wouldn't. Probably would have had a lot of soul searching to do. Way in the back there. You, yes.
Were you worried about anyone finding out about the little anagram thing that you...
The title, the letters and the titles?
Yeah.
I was pretty sure no one was going to find it, but if someone did, I thought it'd be kind of cool, actually, if someone found it and then commented about it. But I bet you still probably wouldn't have caught on.
No, I don't really read the comments.
Yeah, I wasn't too worried about it.
I had actually, like, so leading up to, because he needed, like, specific letters for the first word of the video and everything, and I was, like, kind of concerned. I thought that Wheezy Waiter was maybe going in a weird place because he kept doing these videos like everything is possum and just the weirdest stuff so that he could have the right letter.
Actually, yeah, the video Everything is Possum, if you saw, it's the one where I did it's a very short video and it had a making of and a making of a making of and a behind the scenes. Everything had commentary. There was a T-shirt and a making of or a commentary for the T-shirt. A novelization written by Matt. That entire video was just because I came up with that video just because I came up with the title because I needed it to start with E. Cool. How do I make that interesting? I'll just, do behind the scenes and stuff.
When you're working on all of your puns, which are fantastic, but do you ever hit a point you're like, I'm just going so far that this is like, I think
actually all the time.
Little Secret is one of my favorites.
Which one?
I'll let you in on a little secret.
The video or?
No, it's like the pun you start with. Like, see, it's the word seek, and it's written small and it's little, and you put it by the door, and like, I'll let you in on it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And it's ridiculous, and it's funny. I just wonder how frequently you come up with like a joke or a pun, and maybe in the middle of shooting, you be like, no.
I reject stuff all the time. Yeah, even the stuff I use, sometimes I'm like, oh, this is too many puns, but I'm doing it anyway. I don't know. Sometimes I have to just go with it, otherwise I won't have anything. Like that's just what I come up with, so I gotta go with it. But I often think, yeah, it's too many puns. But people like puns. I'll just do it. Green shirt.
Is it different doing your work with PBS Digital Studios, like having someone more to answer to now? Is that like a new twist?
Well, yeah, because the good stuff is now working with PBS. Wheezy Waiter is still just not PBS, but with the good stuff, it's still the same. They don't really, PBS doesn't really have much, they don't really intervene very much. They're not telling us what to do, really. I think because we're working with PBS, we try a little harder, maybe. I don't know. We try to make it a little more professional, building the set and everything. But it's not really any different. Right? They just help, I guess. Yeah. And it's cool to say that we work with PBS.
For your daily videos, how long does it take for you to film and edit them?
That varies. Usually, lately, it's been probably 4 to 6 hours total. Shooting has actually become the easiest thing, really quick thing to do. And then editing is taking a while because now I'm starting to get into color correction and trying to make them look. I actually care about how they look, so it takes longer. And I'm adding in more graphics and stuff. Trying to be professional here, guys. This is a professional show. Yeah. Yes. Because I send them to the alligator pit. So, yeah, they just wouldn't do a good job.
Can you do a live version of 5 Reasons to Be Alive today?
A live version? Ooh. Well, I have the beginning of a list for the next one. I think I have 3 reasons right now. But one is the Reddit, you showed me, the before-after adoption.
Oh yeah, it's the best subreddit ever. People post pictures of their dogs or cats or whatever pet that they have, often just before they were adopted, or their shelter intake photo or something like that, and then they post alongside it an updated picture when the dog is in its new home. Most of the time it's dogs. In its new home, happy, smiling, heartwarming. Sometimes it starts out tragic, but there's always an update that makes you feel better.
It would be one that I put in video just to show cute puppies and stuff. And then another one you showed me, the video of the woman giving birth in the car.
That's so amazing. The baby was 10 pounds.
That was a really cool video, and what was interesting about it was the dad was so nonchalant about the whole thing. He's shooting video while he's driving of her giving birth, and he's like, "Oh, it's a boy. Oh, yeah, good job. All right, want to go get a burger?" He doesn't say that. That one's really cool. And then the third thing, I've started this habit of when I'm alone in the car singing very loudly to what's on the radio, and it puts me in such a great mood. So that's the third thing, and I would probably show examples of that in the video. And then I'd have to think about 4 and 5.
VidCon?
VidCon.
I've heard of it.
I should have brought my camera. I mean, to this Q&A, but I'll have to get footage of VidCon and show that for the next one. I do have a phone camera. Let's do this. Yeah.
We will wait.
Yeah. Oh, it's all good. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. This is the end of the video. Okay, could we all? I'm gonna record this. On the count of 3, this is the end of the video. Then everybody wink, but wink softly because I don't want your ding to Okay.
Wink softly.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
This is the end of the video.
Jeez, that was a loud ding. Okay, cool.
Thanks for that.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, speaking of 5 Reasons to Be Alive, what was your inspiration for wanting to do that?
Good question. I think I wanted to do something positive because I do a lot of just, you know, cynical jokes sometimes on Wheezy Waiter. So I wanted to do something positive. And I wanted to do something that had more of a series kind of feel to it, because something that had a series to it, but also not something too strict that I could still just do whatever I want, but just have some sort of structure to it, because it makes it easier to come up with ideas and make a video, I guess, to have a structure. And I think that's pretty much it. That's the reason. I just try things. You know? Okay. Anyone else who's been raising their hand a lot that I keep skipping over?
He's been.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have so many like inside jokes and running gags associated with you. So I kind of had a two-part question. Do you like actively try to think up things that will become inside jokes and running gags? And like, how do you feel like, oh, like I haven't done one of those in a while in a video, I should probably put one of those in, or does it just kind of randomly, organically come up?
It's usually random. It's usually not planned to be an inside joke. It's usually, at least in the beginning, I would do a joke twice, and then the commenters would just love it, and so I'd have to keep doing it. I just accidentally discovered that, oh, they like it when I do this over and over again, so I'll keep doing it. Sometimes it's planned, like Craig with a wig. That was like, I'm going to make him a regular thing. And the new couch, that was definitely a planned one.
Yeah, that was kind of a response to the fact that we moved in together. I moved into his apartment and I made him buy grown-up furniture. And so we had to like have a reason. There had to be something associated with all of the new things that were happening.
And I just thought it'd be funny to see how long I could refer to it as the new couch. And now commenters still refer to it as the new couch. Even it's not even in the videos very much anymore. Yeah, but usually it's just happenstance. It just happens because I do a joke twice.